Here's how you can train your mind so good that it can literally adapt to anything. The first thing you're going to want to do is learn to reflect. A lot of people don't know that reflection is one of the best things you can do in order to overcome any problem that comes at you. A lot of people tend to go through hardships in life, well, more or less everyone. And when they do, they don't reflect on what's going on or what's happening to them. Imagine there's two types of people, person A and person B. Person A goes through hardships every single day but learns to reflect on it and overcomes them slowly by trying to process what's going on in his life and taking the best step in order to achieve and get out of this problem. And then there's person B who never reflects on the problems that are coming into his life. He never figures out why it's happening to him, and second of all, he never figures out a way to actually get out of the problem. And that's because he doesn't know how to reflect onto the problems that are coming into his life. In order to reflect onto your problems, you have to be able to sit down with yourself, or even just grab a piece of paper and write down what the problem is. Half the problem is just writing it down in the first place. Once you've written it down, you should try find solutions to it, and you should sit down with the uncomfortable feeling of the problem you're facing. Sometimes you can't really fix it with actually doing anything, but sitting down with yourself and coming to terms by accepting the problem you're having, you learn to actually deal with yourself a lot better, and it makes you into a stronger person. And it makes your mind be able to adapt to anything that comes into your life next. Because everyone experiences problems, right? And the more time you have to reflect on yourself and the problems that come into your life, the better of a person you'll end up being. The second way to train your mind to make it adaptable is by doing good habits and making your body a lot healthier. If you have a good lifestyle, being able to adapt to either good or bad things will be a lot easier. When something bad happens to you, your lifestyle will be able to give you a structure in order to be able to overcome that problem. But if you have, for example, a good thing that comes into your life, something that's overwhelming, then you'll be able to thrive in it. Having a good lifestyle can be as simple as just doing what you think is fun, and also having a good balance between stuff your body needs and stuff that you want to do. If you have a bad lifestyle full of stuff that ruins your health and ruins your mental space, and you're surrounded by bad people, you're not going to be able to overcome more problems because your body's not strong enough. You aren't strong enough to be able to overcome them. If you're already in a bad place, how do you think you're going to be able to overcome problems while having such a bad mental space or a bad lifestyle in the first place? The third and final step is being able to train your mind to specific things it's already good at. Certain people are better at certain things than others. A certain person might be good at maths but bad at English, and a certain person might be good at English but bad at maths. Everyone has a different brain, and everyone has a different type of intelligence. And I will die on that hill that everyone is literally a genius, but no one knows what they're a genius really in. Everyone has a certain field that they're really good at, but they just haven't figured it out yet. And it's not always school, and it's not always problem solving. If you find out what you're really good at and really talented at, and you make your lifestyle around that talent, or start doing stuff that's associated with that talent, you will start building your character slowly. And this will train your mind to be able to experience and live in the way that your mind is already programmed to live in. For example, if you're really good at chess and you're really good at thinking ahead when it comes to moves, you should probably play more chess and play games like it. And if there's certain types of intelligence that you thrive in, whether it be even just art or maybe even, I don't know, just cooking, for example, you should keep doing it because it allows your mind to keep growing in the type of intelligence that it already is suited to. And there's a book called Mind Games, I'll link it in the description, which can help you find out your certain type of intelligence. And you can do certain personality tests as well. And you can read certain type of books to enable to find your intelligence type. And everyone likes to do certain things, so you probably already know yours. But if you keep doing what you're good at and what you're talented at, you'll eventually keep training your mind to be able to adapt to certain things because you're strengthening what you're already good at, which is the certain type of intelligence you have. I hope the video made sense. I hope the video helped, and subscribe for more.